So here we have the Mini Cooper S Diesel Countryman on a 16 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But as from the outside, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. Approach the back of the car, you'll see we've got reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with the 3 individually folding rear seats. Okay, so I'm just going to work my way back round to the front of the car now, and then I'll jump in and run through some controls. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. As you can see, the seats are full leather, which is one of the options that is included on this car, as well as the chili pack. There's plenty of other bits to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start off with the rev counter. Within the rev counter, you can see a digital readout for the speedometer, and then at the bottom of that section, you can see the total miles on this car are 19,496. There's a button on the end of the indicator stalk that will change the information directly above that. So there's various different bits of fuel economy information, any of which can be reset with that same button. Working our way down on the steering wheel, part of the chili pack means that we have cruise control just here. On the other side, we've got stereo controls as well as voice activation for the phone. So once you pair up a phone, hit that button, ask it to dial anyone on your contact list, and it will do that for you. We also have a button just here on either side and a paddle behind the steering wheel, so it pulls back and pushes forward. This is to change up and down a gear, and you can do that with either your left or right hand with the fully automatic gearbox in this car. With regards to pairing the phone, it's all done over on this central screen where the satellite navigation is also visible, as you can see. If I go back to the home screen a minute, you can see me moving around the various menus here. Everything that I'm doing is operated using this dial. Twisting it, pushing it down, it moves to the left, right, up and down as well. So if I twist it round, for example, and went to phone and push that button down, that is where we would then pair our phone. Just follow the instructions on screen, it's very easy to do. The satellite navigation, same sort of scenario. Push the button down, and then all of the controls for the satellite navigation are over to the left here. There's a full video showing how this satellite navigation works, incidentally, on our website. It's well worth checking that out. In terms of ways to listen to music in this car, we've got AM and FM radio, as well as DAB digital radio. And then we have a CD player, USB input, auxiliary input, and you can stream your music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio as well, so plenty of ways to listen to your music. The CD player is directly below that screen, and then we have climate control. So you can adjust the temperature and fan speed on these outer 2 controls. Once you're happy with the temperature and the fan speed, press that button to turn the air conditioning on, or back off again, or hit auto, and the car will maintain 26 degrees for you by taking full control of the fan speed. And then you can just simply override that yourself if you want to put it back into a manual mode, and you can determine where within the car you'd like the air to blow. Beneath that, we've got the front and rear fog lights. This puts the gearbox and steering, so the gearbox is also automatic. This puts the gearbox into sport mode, so it revs higher in each gear, and it makes the steering firmer and takes it back off again. That will lock the car doors from the outside and also unlock them should you wish to. We have a 12-volt charging socket underneath that cap, and then the fully automatic gearbox. I mentioned the manual mode. There's a video again showing how the manual mode works, but if you come all the way down to drive and shift the gear lever to the left, you can either use the gear lever itself to go up and down a gear, or the paddles you saw on the steering wheel. We then have the controls for the satellite navigation and entertainment screen, and underneath those controls, the auxiliary and USB inputs. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.